recently prior to this one, and I was talking to a group saying that there are enemies out there who are saying that we're not going to survive to see Modern Warfare 2. But you know what? I got news for you guys. We're still here.
That's right.
Which means that we proved everybody wrong. That we continue to stand strong and stay focused. 8 clans versus little itty bitty MDA. They say that we are 200 members strong. They say that we've only been around for I think 6 months now is the newest thing they're promoting, and that they're in the right. And that everything that you do and you say and everything that you believe in your conquest and your march and your determination, everything is flawless. Everything that you do is foolish. You guys are all fools. They say that the blind is bleeding the blind here. I beg the difference, big time. The Murder Evolution Army is made up of great people. We've already had our moment where we hit rock bottom. When you do that, there is only one way to go. And it's up. We've been on the decline ever since then. Constant bombardment attacks from so many clans. Constant enemies continuing to bombard our borders, and yet our wall still stands. I was telling the last group that statistically, if you're in a clan and the clan goes to war, MDA has the highest statistics for survival. Because we're a warlike based clan. We don't do the YouTube video talks and the videos and talk trash and declare ourselves the victor through that. No. We have Hall of Famers like Golly Shots there and King Meat help us lead the way. We let our BRs do our talking. But the new day has dawned. The new day has come. Modern Warfare 2. This is the first time in NBA history where the best of both worlds will come together and unite. Some of the greatest leaders in NBA history from Halo 3 will come click up with some of the greatest players on Modern Warfare COD 4. They're going to merge on Modern Warfare 2. The best of both worlds will unite for NBA. We're getting weaker? Nah. If anything, we're going to get stronger. 8 clans versus 1. All descendants. Most of them are descendants of MEA. They were trained and developed by some of our greatest minds in the MEA. Yet they think they have the taste to take you out. You know why that's not going to happen? It's with a good man like you on our side. And I mean good people. I don't mean good players. I mean good people like you on our side. How can we ever fail? Modern Evolution Army has been here for almost half a decade. We're one of the last original last clans still standing. There are not too many people in the world that can say the same thing. All these little spin-off groups, they're nothing like that. We were original. We started off with 3 guys with an idea and built our way up. We never duplicated or copied or implemented other people's systems into running our government. No. Our system was specifically designed for mistakes that we made in time. That's what makes us strong. Because we have the one thing that those clans will never have. You know what that is? I'll tell you what that is. Experience. We have experience.
Too much.
See Iron Raven there? The guy has been with me since the days of Halo 2, and he's seen some of the greatest wars where NBA came this close to going out for good. And we survived those conflicts. He's in Hall of Famer too. He's older than Golly Shots and King Meat. That was way back in the day. If I'm bullshitting, which I'm not. Raven's here in the party, and he can vouch for that himself. He's seen NBA go through its highest and its lowest. But I can tell you right now, despite that we're at war with all these clans, we're still going strong. We have been in way worse situations and prevailed. And we will prevail. We haven't even called upon our allies to help in this conflict. We'll survive, do our thing, and we'll continue to thrive and push forward like we always have done for years. But it's your turn. You individuals, it's you, the newest generation, being the newest generation, it is your turn to take the baton and lead the way. It is your turn to elevate your name. It is your turn to make a name for themselves. It is your turn for yourselves to be echoed in NBA history, like these Hall of Famers that are in here today. These guys have bust their ass to elevate their name. I'm going to tell you guys something right now, straight up. I myself, the last sole surviving founder. Out of the 3 original founders, I'm the last one. And I myself am even inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame. And yet these 3 in this room are. Because they did a lot more than I ever done. Through, I kept you guys strong and I led the way for years. These guys took the name in directions of which you could never imagine. It's because a good man like them have kept us strong and helped keep the NBA on its course. But it's time for people like you to lead the way. And they started off just like you, nobodies. And eventually making their way through the ranks, making a name, and elevating themselves. Good men, good people. That's what I meant earlier. That's what I meant earlier. Recon, do you mind? We're a Murder and Evolution army, and you'll continue to stand strong and stay strong, and you're going to continue to push forward, and you're going to continue to kick ass and take names, because that's what we do here. We have done that for years. Nobody else can challenge you. Nobody else can say they can joust with you. How dare those outsiders say they can joust with you? They have nothing on you. You guys come from a legacy far greater than their own. You are superior in every way, and don't you dare let some outsider tell you otherwise. You understand? Do you?
Serious, sir.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are the best because you have made us the best. We are only as strong as our people keep us to be. You have made us this way. You, not I. Just help make the decisions at the end. Because of you, our name rivals with some of the greatest plans ever constructed in history. Our name rivals next to theirs. If bar none, if anything, it's minimal. There have been plans like KSI who have come to us and said, you know, you guys have surpassed us in some areas. And that's a great feeling to hear. Seeing how we never duplicated their system, seeing how we're not descendants of them. Fuck no, we are originals. We're fresh. We're our own unique, independent thing. Thank God we're not descendants of them. Because then we'd be like everybody else, which we're not. We are truly unique because of good people like you. You continue to fight for this flag, and you'll be respected and honored. You quit, and you'll be forgotten. You can continue to be recognized. You are Murder and Evolution Army. Train your predecessors to be better than you. Train your predecessors. There's a saying that goes that an instructor, teacher has no greater feeling than to see his student surpass its master. There's no greater feeling than to see a student surpass the master. We lived and died by that for years. Every generation that comes through, we get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. You think you outsiders are going to come in and crack my people in this party? This message is for you people on YouTube that are listening. You think you're going to come in and make them yield? You think that you're going to come in and submit them and tell them to yield and to bow down to an outsider? Fuck no, they'd rather get hacked. They'd rather go off flying and to bow down to some outsider. Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to crack.
Hell yeah.
I'm not going to yield. I'm not going to fold under pressure. They're not going to be mind manipulated. You're not going to bring them into a party and convince them and say that we're better than MEA and you should join us. Those that did that were weak-minded individuals to begin with. And we have no room for the weak here. Am I right, MEA?
Right.
Yeah.
No room.
Right.
Serious.
Right.
Fucking
Really no
serious.
room for the weak here. There's a saying for that. And the saying goes, there's one sour apple. What? Thing to be an officer in an outside community, and it's another fucking thing to be an outsider here. You are truly part of one of the best communities, best minds, best way of doing things. You are the best, and don't you dare let some outsider tell you otherwise. Is that in any way unclear?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Hell no.
Sir.
Oh.
All right. With that being said, ladies, I expect you to take this knowledge and spread it out with your brothers.